Most of us spend our nights wrestling with ghosts. You wake up exhausted before your feet even hit the floor, just because you've been carrying tomorrow's baggage all night long. The house is completely quiet, but your mind is screaming. What if that conversation tomorrow goes wrong? What if the money doesn't stretch? What if they judge me for this? If that sounds like you, just stick with me for the next few minutes, because I want to share one rule, just one, that actually breaks this cycle. And no, it's not take a deep breath or just think positive. We all know that stuff is useless when you're actually panicking. This is different. This is real. A few years back, there was this older woman in my neighborhood. Everyone called her Lakshmi Aunty. She ran a tiny tailoring shop out of a tin-roofed shed. She had a tough life and worked on razor-thin margins. But here's the weird part. I never, ever saw her look worried. Even the week a pipe burst and ruined half her expensive fabric, she was just sweeping out the water with an old broom, totally calm, like it was just a regular Tuesday chore. I thought maybe she's just numb. Maybe she just doesn't care anymore. But I was completely wrong. One evening, I was sitting on a wooden bench in her shop watching her sew, and I just asked her straight up, "Auntie, how do you not panic? Doesn't tomorrow scare you?" She stopped the hand wheel of her machine, looked at me, and said something I'll never forget. Now, you might expect some deep philosophical quote here, but her answer was almost insultingly simple. And that's exactly why most of us completely miss it. She held up her hard, calloused hands, this crazy contrast to the invisible phantoms we let terrorize us. And she said, "I only worry about things I can touch with these hands today." That's it. That is the whole rule. If she couldn't fix it, fold it, move it, or sew it right then and there with her own two hands, she refused to give it her energy. Sounds a little too easy, right? But think about it for a second. Most of the things keeping you up at night aren't actually happening right now. They're a maybe, a phantom. But your brain doesn't know the difference between a real threat and a fake what-if scenario. It pumps your blood and steals your peace for something that isn't even real yet. Think about a stray dog crossing a busy street. That dog isn't stressing about a car coming 5 miles down the road. He's only watching the car right in front of him, one step at a time. Total focus on the ground he's standing on. The tailoring shop and the busy street teach the exact same lesson. Survival depends on the ground right beneath your feet. So here's how you actually use Lakshmi Auntie's rule. Starting tonight, when a worry grabs you, stop and ask yourself one very grounding question. Can my hands do anything about this in the next hour? If the answer is yes, get up and do that one small thing. Make the soup, write the email, sweep the floor. Take the literal first step. If the answer is no, if it's a tomorrow problem or a next month problem, you say out loud, "Not for these hands today," and you drop it. Not forever, just for today. Saying it out loud feels a little silly at first, I know. But say it enough times and it's like training a muscle. You aren't fighting the worry, you're just refusing to feed it. Lakshmi Aunty didn't have some mystic superpower. She just stopped spending today's energy on tomorrow's ghosts. Will this cure all your anxiety forever? No, you're human. The worries will still knock on your door. But now, you don't have to invite them in for dinner. They visit for a few minutes and they leave because you've told them clearly, not your time yet. So tonight, when the what-ifs start shouting in the dark, look at your hands. Can you touch it? No? Then go to sleep. Try it for just 3 nights. See what happens. And if this hit home for you, send it to that one friend who really needs some peace today.